Alrighty, welcome back. We're on episode 112 of Divinity Original Sin, Part 1, the Enhanced Edition. Last episode we left off back here at the end of time. We leveled up, and we came back here to check these boxes, because I was wondering whether or not the loot would change, and it does indeed change upon level. I don't know if it changes upon time in game yet, but it does change when you do level. We leveled up upon discovering the mines in Lucula Forest. So we opened up this box here, and it has two divine pieces, a legendary piece, a couple legendary pieces, and some other things. But the two divine pieces sucked. The legendary helm was fabulous, but I don't want to waste two divine pieces on really crap stats, and that's what both of those were. So I'm going to try to open this one up again, this one up first, and see if that has better loot. But before we do that, we're going to go ahead and do our level. So what are we at now? We're at level 15. So we'll go ahead and save this before allocating any points here. So we'll first start with Scarlet. And Scarlet will... Let's see how we're going to get a talent. Okay, so we're getting a talent now. Let's go ahead and take a look at the talent and see what we're going to get. So we have Light Stepper, Pet Pal, Far Out Man, Stench, Glass Cannon. Now I wanted to get Sidestep last time, and we didn't have the proper set up for that, so now we're going to get Sidestep, so it gives us an extra 10% chance to evade hits. So that's what we're getting. Alright, so that means we have the ability to... We have a natural of 4 in bow right now. Okay. Natural of 4 in bow. 4 marksmanship. 1 scoundrel, 2 hydrosophist, 3 in witchcraft. We already have there, so hydrosophist we can start working up to get to where we can at least get 1 master spell. So I can either spend and start getting that, or I could save for 1 more point and go ahead and bump up bow again. I think I will go ahead and I can also do that, and get a master. So let's go ahead and spend in witchcraft. That allows us to get our master spell, or a master spell, which I have already chosen. So we can send these over to her. She should be able to learn both of these now. Soul Sap and Drain Willpower. Alright, so Soul Sap and Drain Willpower. So Drain Willpower, it's Adept, decrease a target's willpower by 5. 100% chance to do that. Decrease willpower makes enemies more susceptible to mind attacks. So if we go back to a willpower here, so it makes it easier for us to fear, mute, charm, stun, curse, slowed, petrified, decaying touch, and Mark of Death, remorse, shackles of pain. So shackles of pain is going to be the spell that we have on Medora as one of the primary spells we use. This really is going to help us with the Storm and stunned. So you know, that part of crowd control. And as you noted, as I noted, right in front of the mines, the goblins are starting to show signs of resistance to most of my control abilities. So we're going to have to start using lowering resistances and you know, decreasing their abilities to resist our throws. So let's see. Okay, that goes there. That goes there. Okay. And then Soul Sap. This is the master spell. Lowers all of the target's powers and resistances. So yeah, the target's primary attributes are decreased by 2. their bodybuilding and willpower abilities are decreased by 5, and all their elemental and physical resists are decreased by 50. So again, you know, that's in the same line. We are getting to the point where we need to start lowering resistances to hit consistently. So that is her level. Roderick, we're going to go ahead and take a look at his talents. So he has Slingshot, Pinpoint, Backstabbing, Bully, and Far Out Man. So the next one we want to give him is now, we're going to give him Opportunist so that he can perform attacks of opportunity. The next one I think we're going to get, I think the last trait that we're able to get actually, will be the Parry Master trait. So we'll pick up Opportunist here. And we are definitely going to spend 1 on a Lore Master so that he can do the Lore Master without having me having to go into Bear Daughter. And I think that will make it where everything else is just me saving up here. I don't think I need to do anything more. Let me check. Arrow Thurge, I will be getting up on him at some point. If we do this now, we get two Adept spells and Arrow Thurge, and that would give us the Summon Air Elemental and either and probably Tornado or Head Advice. Not terribly important to get either of those at this point though, so I think I'll hold on to the points and try to get dual wielding up again to a natural 5. Yeah, we'll hold off on his points. So let's take a look at Madura. Where is she at? There we go. Let's take a look at her talents. So she started with Comeback Kid, Opportunist, and What a Rush. We've already spent 1 for 5-star Diner and Bully. So let's see. We can do a Picture of Health. We can do Thick Skin. Either of those two would be alright. I don't think there's anything else really I would rather have other than those two. So her health is already pretty high though. So just to see how much this does, let me go ahead and save this. Her hit points are 940, Picture of Health. Alright, so 940 to 1052, so she picked up, you know, 60... Alright, yeah, you know, a little over 100 hit points. So if we did the other one, if we did Thick Skin, Thick Skin gives you extra armor equal to your man at arms ability plus 5, extra armor, so I guess that would mean armor rating, so it would set 221 now, so 230. So it only gives 9 armor rating. You know, that just doesn't seem all that attractive. You know, neither of those really seem that attractive at this point. I mean, it's always good to have more hit points, but it just seems like a sort of a waste. All skilled up gives you 2 extra ability points. He really doesn't need that. I mean, it would be good to have. Bigger and better, again, that would be good to have, but not necessary. Not necessary. Know it all. No. No. Morning person. Not really necessary. Rather have the health and just not died to begin with. Pack mule, pinpoint, slingshot. Yeah, no, you know, it's just at this point, what's better? It's what it is. You know, walk it off. Reduces the duration of statuses that have bodybuilding saving throws. Yeah. So Picture of Health, we'll do that. More hit points. we are at the point where we can bump up our two-handed, so we're going to go ahead and bump that up. And that's her level. Then we go to Jahan. Jahan is at Backstabber Bully, Elemental Affinity, Far Out Man, and Scientist. Remember, he came with Scientist, he came with Far Out Man, and he came with Elemental Affinity. We gave him Backstabbing and Bully. And he's also going to go into Opportunist. Alright. And then he's at dual wielding where we want him to be. If you see the going to 7, it doesn't seem to do anything. I wonder if it sets the damage bonus to another additional 5. It looks like it doesn't do anything further, honestly. Anyway, so let's see what we have him doing on. Okay. Witchcraft 2 would be able to get him to use 2 Adepts. And that would be... Witchcraft 2 Adepts would be... I could get lower resistances. That's probably what I want to go to. Yeah, we'll do that. Set up for that. So I want to get lower resistances. I don't think I have it, because I'm going to have to buy it. Destroy summons. These were for him. I don't know if I can get him with that now or not. Let's see. Okay, we can learn both of these now. Okay, so let's see what we have on the primary hotbar. Okay, so we have a Destroy Summons, a Malediction, both. Okay, let's go ahead and put this here. Get our Undead Decapitator here. Stick this off here. Let's go ahead and put the Oath of Desecration up on here. So, you know, you use these Oath of Desecrations for times where you, the damage dealer, happens to be out. You as a damage dealer happen to be further away, and it would be more beneficial to bump up one of the guys that are closer. So, you know, say Medora were close, I can throw the Oath on Medora and then move Jahan up because Jahan's just too far away to begin with. So that's kind of what that's for. There. Okay, so that's the level process. Okay. So that was a big level for us with the traits, you know. Really good level for us. Alright, so now let us check out what this box has in store for us.
Secrets unlock secrets.
Hopefully it's good for us. Alright. We really don't want to see any weapons. I want to see rings, belts, armor. Oh, that's right. It's going to be the same no matter what I do here. I forgot. Okay, so if we take this, I have to take the other one now. Okay. So now we get to see what's in this new one. Alright.
All it needs is a shadow's whisper.
And that's 2 wands. So this is definitely something we just don't fucking want at all. Okay, just absolutely fucking don't want this at all. So, God, I hope that's not it. I hope it changes with the time spent in the game on the hour. I hope it does. So I guess we'll spend an hour in the game playing, and then come back here after we play around and see if it's changed. If it doesn't, I definitely have to wait until the next level to open these 2, because there's just no way I'm gonna get 2 fucking wands out of that. I'm just not gonna do that. And the current gear just sucks, other than the helm, which is really good. It's a shame, really. I really would love to have that helm. That helm's badass, but the other 2 pieces suck. So yeah, that kind of blows. That really blows ass. Anyway, that's disappointing. So where are we then? I guess I can go straight back to the mines. Okay. I guess we'll keep this. Let's send this to Scarlet. Let's send that to Jahan. Jahan. Okay. Yeah, that's disappointing. Alright. So now we're back in the mines. We learned we can't use our teleporter. Like, I can't throw down our... Well, I guess we can throw them now. We just can't use them.
It doesn't seem to work here.
So, yeah. None of that shit, huh?
The seven grant abundance.
Alright. Oh.
Over here. Come over here quickly, but be as quiet as a mouse. What are you waiting for? Come here, but for the love of the gods, be still.
I forgot. We want to go buy lower resistances, so I need to go do that. Also, we should check the vendors because we just leveled up, so yeah, I need to go do that. So this guy wants us to come here, wherever this is. I don't know if he'll say it again. I guess it's the box. He's inside the box, maybe. Well, who the hell am I talking to then? What the hell? What was that about? Well, I came over here. What's going on? What did I miss? I don't want to do that. I feel like I've missed something completely here. I wonder if I bugged something out. Lock, is it maybe here? Ah, what did I do? I feel like it's bugged. So this is...
The mines. We made it. I wonder what we'll find in here besides immaculates.
Why don't you be my canary and go find out?
Psst. Over here. Come over here quickly, but be as quiet as a mouse. What are you waiting for? Come here, but for the love of the gods, be still.
Am I supposed to have a conversation with this thing or what? I mean, what is this about? This is annoying. Because now you don't know if it's fucking bugged or not. Like, is it bugged? Is there supposed to be a fucking interaction with this fucking box? Should I move it? I guess I should try to move it. I guess we go load up the old one. I mean, you think just clicking on the box would cause the dialogue if there's supposed to be any dialogue.
I can't believe it. I never thought I'd see another human face uncorrupted by immaculate madness.
Mikas.
I hid when I heard your voice, but you don't look like the lunatics here that slave the dead. Will I escape this infernal pit after all? Will I escape the dreaded Hell Lords? I'm Micas, a craftsman from Hunter's Edge, a village some miles to the east of here. Orcs raided our town and sold us to the goblins as slaves. Little did we know that they were to pass us on to the remorseless necromancers here in the mines. Yeah, you heard me right. Necromancers. My family, my friends, they were all turned into undead slaves by those most deviant of sorcerers and forced to unearth Tenebrium. I managed to escape in the darkness of the tunnels and was just about to head for the daylight when I heard you approach. Because of the Tenebrium, of course. That stuff will give you rot right quickly, and after that, rot will kill you right slowly. But if you're naught but a skeleton with a pickaxe, what then? Rot can't touch you, can it? So that's what they do, the vile maniacs. They procure people, slaughter them, and wrench their souls back from the shores of death to mine the days away. I don't even know why they do it. Tenebrium, it blights all that it touches. Good for nothing is what it is. The worst. I can't imagine a crueler death. They say some genius up in Silverglen first hired the goblins to clear away Tenebrium when his miners started to fall ill. Them nasty critters are immune to its contagion, they said. What nonsense. The goblins aren't immune at all. They just wanted to take possession of the mine. Their chief, a sickening brute called Sadakandras, simply forced everyone out. Those who put up a struggle were speared and sacrificed to goblin totems. Then, away from prying eyes, the Immaculates moved in, and the undead horror began. Those fools of goblins don't even realise they're no more than cogs in the Immaculate machine. Why, I've even seen a number of them held as prisoners just a corridor away. Soon there'll be no more than skeletal slaves. You make it sound like a carnival dropped by. Carnage, more like. Mayhem and death. That's what the orcs spread. To think we thought ourselves lucky they didn't eat us all on the spot, but rounded us up to be sold into slavery. We escaped certain death only to face certain deathlessness. Talk about your rock in a hard place. By the seven, I don't know. Never have I seen anything like them. They're creatures dressed in knight's armour that's black as coal. The very ground trembles when they approach, and their eyes shine with demon mania. To even think about them is to struggle with almost irrepressible panic. What about them? I'm afraid I've been navigating these mine shafts rather like a fish out of water. All I can do is advise you to leave and don't look back. But if you're determined to push on, be warned that a handful of Immaculates is the least of your worries. The necromancers weave powerful magic, and as I fled, I nearly ran into one of the Hell Lords. Had it seen me, had I met its eyes, I know I'd have gone mad. I looked away and ran as fast as I could. Only darkness awaits you here, the dark and the dead. Indeed, bunch of loons. I haven't the foggiest what their plans are, but it has nothing to do with mining for silver, and that's a goddamn certainty. Them and their goddess-lording ways seem to have taken hold in Silverglen. But I bet the people there have no idea what the boys high up, or should I say down low in the mines, are really plotting. Curse their ignorance and curse their gullibility. Immaculates, the real ones I mean, the ones in power, they are setting something in motion that I hope to be far, far away from when that something finally rears its head. As will I. It's just that I'm torn. Should I hang low right here just a little bit longer, or should I make a run for it? What do you think?
Uh-oh.
Better hang low. The woods aren't exactly safe.
And these mines are? He should at least try to make his escape.
Who knows how many more goblins await outside? No, it's safer in here.
run and you'll stay put, and that's how it's going to be.
I don't really know how I want this to go.
Very well, have it your way.
Yeah, you're right. Better make a dash for it while I've still got a chance. But wait a moment, who's that you've got with you? Medora, is that you? Found another group of dupes to betray, have you? But can it really be you? Something's different.
You've recognized her rightly. That's Medora indeed.
My partner must be confused. We know no Medora.
I'm sure our valiant Medora can answer these charges without your admirable defense.
We ought to consult with Medora before revealing her identity to hostile strangers.
All right, we'll do it your way.
Well, count your lucky moons you haven't found yourself making trails with that coward. She's the reason we lost everything in Hunter's Edge. She, who was sworn to protect us, practically rolled out the welcome mat for the orcs who savaged us. In any case, as you said, now's the time for me to escape. Good riddance to this god's-forsaken place.
Okay. So, I guess first things first, what did we get? Alright, so blunt and considerate. So, blunt and considerate. Alright, so Scarlet got considerate, he got blunt. He wants considerate. She wants blunt. That's not good. So... And then... Up here, she got bold, he got cautious. She wanted bold, he wanted cautious. Okay. What's this say? We met a villager hiding in the mine. We encouraged him to run to safety. We'll look at that one later. Don't know if we want him to run to safety or not. And if we do want him to run to safety, we don't want it to do it this way. Alright, there's too many things we want to do here. Okay, so we want to reload the last one, not there? Here? No, we want to have it before that. Alright. So I think this is the one we wanted reversed.
You must be mistaken. We know no Medora.
My partner must be confused. Of course that's Medora.
You'll not tell all our little secrets to this stranger, will you?
This stranger seems to know something about our comrade. We should find out more.
No, we'll do as I say.
Well, count your lucky moons you haven't found yourself making trails with that coward. She's the reason we lost everything in Hunter's Edge. She, who was sworn to protect us, practically rolled out the welcome mat for the orcs who savaged us. In any case, as you said, now's the time for me to escape. Good riddance to this god's-forsaken place.
Damn, chat log. Okay, so that was blunt and considerate. So she picked up blunt, he picked up considerate, right? That's what we wanted. Okay, so that's the section we want. Now we want her to win this, not him.
All right, we'll do it your way.
Ah, so it is you, you chicken-livered craven. Rolled out the mat for the orcs in Hunter's Edge and come to do the same for the Hell Lords here, is that it? And your face. Looks like one of the townsfolk sliced you up before you managed to sell into Grutilda, eh? Well, to hell with you. In any case, now's the time for me to escape. Good riddance to this god's-forsaken place, and to you.
Okay, I mean, that seems like... How does she not have anything to say here?
Dancing dugongs, you nearly startled me out of my boots. Well, you've got my attention, comrade.
Okay, so it pops up there. Okay, so... I think we want to keep that regardless. Okay. Because we want that conversation to pop up. Now, do we want the miner to leave? Or stay here? I don't know. Where do you think he would go? Where would we find him? Probably at Silverglade? I don't know if he dies out there or not. Let's take a quick pop out here and see if he's just like... Maybe if you would have snuck through and avoided all the combat, that would have made him where he ran instantly into goblins and died. And if you cleared it like we did, we opened up a path for him and made it where he lived. So I want to see if I can find his body someplace or find him anywhere. Guess I should check every little nook and cranny along the way, just in case. Let's see if you can see his corpse in this minefield. Okay, now. For all I know, he just disappears from the game. Apparently we ran into a trap. Fuck me. Even though they have every trap identified out there, they still managed to run into the motherfucking trap. I mean, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I would assume that this guy would go back to Silver Glen, or go to Silver Glen, if you don't see his corpse along the way here. And since we cleared everything out, there shouldn't be a problem with him making it, at least going this direction. So, if I don't see his corpse or him standing somewhere over in this direction, I'll head to Silver Glen and see if I can't find out if he pops by there. And that would make this whole part a lot more sensical, because it didn't really make any sense to me why you would want to sneak through here to begin with. Like it said, it's told you to do it. It said, hey, you know, sneak through here and you can avoid combat. And it's like, well, why would you do that? Why would you not get all the XP you can get?
I'm warm as fresh apple pie.
That reason would be this quest, that if you did sneak through there and let him go, he would probably die along the way coming out. And you would think this would be where you would see it. Okay, so let's check out Silver Glen and see if he happens to pop up there somewhere.
Goddess's greetings, traveler, and blood's blessings.
Row?
Alright, so now we're just looking for him. Alright, you would think if he was going to come back here, he'd go to the tavern. Oh, we're already here. Let's check this.
Row!
Check these guys first. No.
That doesn't look like your best work there, dear. You're tired, aren't you? I told you you'd be.
Mara, my sweet, I do wish you'd stop interrupting me.
Smell blood? Or is it just me? That's Silver Glen for you.
Miners. Brandon. Miner. Alright, you would think he would be in here. Miner. Paul. Alright, I don't see him. Maybe he's upstairs in a room. Oh, speaking of, I don't think I ever went back down. I don't think I ever went into the cellar. I need to come back here and do that. Alright. Well, he is not here. He is not here. I mean, at this point then, he could be anywhere. He may not even be in the game anymore. Come up here, maybe he went to the office to confront him. No, he did not come in here. Okay, so he is not anywhere that makes sense. So should we leave him in there or let him cower there at the entrance? Yeah, I think we'll just let it go. Hopefully we run into him somewhere else at some point in time. And since we're over here now, I think that's what we want to do, right? Yeah. Cower, we got the information. Now we need to talk to Madura. I don't think I've been in here. I haven't been in here. Well, looks like we should be able to get in there. Okay.
I needed that.
Oh, a shadowy essence. Okay. Oh, intro. There's a switch.
Does anything seem different now?
I don't know. Does anything seem different? There's a passage up there. What? What did that do? Is there somewhere else? I saw a staircase leading up somewhere else. Not here, though. Well, that's interesting. Where the hell is this thing going? Yeah, another switch. I have no idea what it does. Is there something out here? Can't go there. I missed whatever this is altogether.
What's this?
The hell? Remains of Anna. What's all going on here? No, I didn't expect to see this. Trying to remember who Anna might be. Love letter. Alright, let's see what Anna has to say. Dear Loic, your will is my way. Readily do I do the goddess's bidding, as she bids through you. The poor saps who seek my affections hardly have time to realize just what awaits them before it's too late. Meet me behind the old smithy tonight. I am a servant to the goddess, but I am also lonely for your touch. I wonder if that's something that would have updated a quest before I met Loic. More mysteries. Shiza. Okay, let's see. Loic. How far back that was. Before that. Alright, let's get back to 101. 101. This should be well before any of that happens. We're at Waypoint Shrine. Do we have Silver Glen? We do. Alright. This Loic's still in here. Loic is already gone. Let's go back to 97. So I'm looking for one that Loic is still in the church doing his thing. So that I can grab that and see if it does an update.
Goddess's greetings, traveler, and blood's blessings.
It looks like he's already taken off again. Nope, he's here. Okay, good. Alright, so let's go up here. I can't believe I missed that. And that doesn't answer the other question I had about how to get to that area in the end.
I've spotted something.
Dear Loic, your will is my way. Readily do I do the goddess's bidding, as she bids through you. The poor saps who seek my affections hardly have time to realize just what awaits them before it's too late. Meet me behind the old smithy tonight. I am a servant to the goddess, but I am also lonely for your touch. Alright, so let's go see if Loic has anything to say about that.
Before the goddess and bow before her mouth on this earth, the conduit. Hold high the knife and let it plunge into the lost, so that by their blood we may redeem this downtrodden realm. Immaculate it was, immaculate it may be again. The goddess is the word. Through the conduit she speaks, and through me her wisdom is repeated. How may I enlighten you? Then it shall be my pleasure to answer them.
Let me spill blood for the Holy One. Enlightened.
I don't see this going anywhere. Okay, let's go back.
Let me spill blood for thee, O Holy One.
What was this? So Loic is here on this save. So I think he's automatically going to go into... He's automatically going to go into the... Oh, you despoiled the Starstone, and there's not going to be a menu of questions, I think, right? Yeah. So even if I had Anna's letter... So it seems like this might be just for background information. Is there a portal in here that I can get back to? No, I have to come back. Okay, let's go back to Silver Glen, pick up that and bring it back this way while he's standing there. I don't think this is going to do anything at all, but I want to take a look and see. It seems like this should have opened up a dialogue option or a journal entry, but it looks like it was just here for background. But it did specifically name her as Anna.
I've
so
spotted.
yeah. You would think you'd be able to tell Loic about her. Really? It didn't open up anything over that way? God, I gotta go all the way around to do this? It almost looks like there's a street sign in the eye pointing to the left. You got the cobweb in there. Oh, we haven't gone down this way yet. We haven't been anywhere near this section yet. Why are we not moving? This makes no sense. There was an open path for us to go this way. Weird.
Well done indeed. You have made it far. You have felt the goddess's bane, and now you shall feel her boon. Kill ye this fowl and pour its ruby essence onto the altar, so that her blessing will cure thee of thine ails. But this cannot be. What is this heathen witchery? The rot is gone from your flesh, yet you have yet to partake in the blessings of the blood. Proceed, just proceed with the sacrifice. Kill the chicken, collect its blood, and yield it to the Starstone. In the meantime, I'll be back.
Okay, so nothing about Anna there. Okay, well, that's the way it is. Go back. I guess it was just there for background to let you know that something untoward was going on concerning Loic. So, completely missed this section. Anyway, this is not what we were looking for. I was looking for stairs that were leading up there somewhere. We cannot get down that way. Maybe we can get down that way just Throw a triangle. No. Okay. That's a negative. Alright, so I guess we'll go back into the inn and try to... Go this way? No. Alright. So there was the switch we clicked in there. We have no idea what we clicked. Does not appear to be any other way outside of this room to get into that part. So I guess my only other choice now is to try to teleport again. That's a no. So where are these stairs from? The stairs go upstairs, so... I mean, there's gotta be something I'm missing somewhere else. There's just nothing here. Alright, well, we're gonna look at the vendors here while we're at it. Let's go ahead and put our barter. Barter boots.
Quite a fine skeleton beneath that hide of yours, isn't there? Yes, a lovely, sturdy thing. I bet it'll last 100 generations, if treated properly.
Okay. Oh, we needed, lower resistances. Rapture! We finally found Rapture. Pick that thing up. Lower resistances. Okay. Oh, I have her at 80. Let's go ahead and give her some stuff first. What was it that we needed? Was it 1,000 per? Yeah, it was 1,000 per 10, so I need 2,000 to give her.
Praise the goddess! I've passed the trial!
Friend, this is most excellent news. Welcome to the Immaculate Fold.
Yes! I can feel the goddess's vigour coursing through my very veins!
At least they don't have that underside of a breach, better that than reeking of fresh blood.
That should get her to 100. Alright, now we'll get Rapture, lower resistances. There. The other one we haven't seen in this scroll is Decaying Touch. She doesn't have it, but we need to get that at some point too. Rapture, lower resistances. Alright, lower resistances. Good. Rapture. And Rapture for her. So now we can charm a target. Okay. Yeah, she doesn't use wing feet that much. At all, actually. Fast track. that. Let's go ahead and put Rapture here. And put Wing Feet over here. Alright, stick that there. Okay. Reflect 15% of any damage. Immunity to bleeding. Armor Specialist 2. You need Armor Specialist 2 just to equip it. Jesus Christ. 48 with 1 Constitution and 78 hit points. Holy crap. She'll need leadership. It's significantly better than that.
Praise the goddess. I've passed the trial.
Friend, this is most excellent news.
We might have to come back to
Welcome
that.
to the Immaculate Fold.
Yes! I can feel the goddess's vigor coursing through my very veins.
Watch where you're going. These beauties will pierce you to the bone. So, do you fancy a trade then? Come now, before my ale arrives. Ever shot a bullseye in your sleep? Well, no wonder with your skill book as empty as all that.
Oh.
Ever shot a bullseye in your sleep? Well, no wonder with your skill book as empty as all that.
We might have to come back for him.
You dare disturb my ruminations? It must be that you can hardly wait to purchase an ingredient or two for a very urgent recipe. I'll forgive this imposition if you'll make me a generous offer.
Oh. You haven't any ale, have ya? Well, never mind for now. What sort of magical relics can I offer ya? Blessed by the goddess they are, each and all.
Shadow essences. Yeah, we'll hold off. So we can have shadow essences.
Oh, dear, dear, dear. You'll hardly impress the conduit with such a clouded look about your eyes. But not to fear, not to fear. I've just the potion for that.
Alright, stop with the potion there. Alright, so we might have to come back to Hiver. No. Is it Hiver? Might be Hiver. For that helm. That's a good replacement for Bajan.
Where the wind blows, the goddess breathes. Where the rivers run, the goddess weeps. How can I connect you to our eternal goddess, my friend?
Yeah, those are going to be slight upgrades to what we have. I mean, that's a significant upgrade in hit points, but not worth spending that much money to do it. This is going to be an upgrade too, I think. Yeah, I mean, that's an upgrade. But you're looking at now, yeah, I'm going to have to craft...
Goddess greetings, friend. Her greatness gave us fire, her greatness gave us earth, and my savvy brings you spells at the best rate in town. Come, give me your best offer.
3 initiative, lockpicking. Alright, we're going to go ahead and end this episode here. Next episode, I'm going to head over to Cecile and check out the vendors there, see if there's anything else. She had the minor upgrades there with the strength sarong and the dual-wielding belt. I may craft enough just to go ahead and do that, but we have to craft quite a bit because we're low on cash right now. But yeah, and then we'll come back here and check out the bottom basement again. Alright, later guys.